Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Airplane Academy. I'm super pumped about this flight. This is the first time I've ever ridden in a jet. Got my dad over here, and I got my cousin in the back. We're going to get my grandma, bring her back. Yeah, so I've just never done this before. I'm super pumped just to sit in the right seat. So if you hear me all excited, I promise I'm not false reacting to anything. You guys are coming along for the ride, for my first jet ride. So let's do it, Dad. I think
Where are we
ready.
going?
Wherever you're taking me. I think we're going to Florida.
Okay.
If you'd like to see the whole startup sequence, I'll link a video down in the description where we filmed the entire startup from a cold and dark cockpit. Those are my favorite types of videos because it really gives you a feel for the behind the scenes. So after this video, I hope you'll go watch it. Again, it's down in the description.
Gillespie County traffic, Citation 681 Golf Golf, taking the active 14. We'll be departing straight out to the southeast, Gillespie County.
Okay, guys, I was not prepared for how quickly this was all about to take place. Once you release the brakes in your takeoff power, you are at cruise climb before you can even count to 3. Take notice.
V1 is 100, rotation is 105. Setting takeoff power.
Turbo traffic, I need 2 jet mics now, about 3.
Takeoff power set.
Departing pattern technology.
Airspeed alive. 2 times. We're through 60 knots, all green. There's 80 knots, we're looking good. There's 100 knots. There's rotation speed, rotate. There's a rate, gear up. Yaw damp, VNAV, flight level change. V2 plus 10, flaps up. Heading mode. Better outbound to Stonewall. Correct, activate. Nav. And after takeoff checklist, our gear is up. Flaps are up. We are come back to climb mode. Put on the AC here in a moment.
Gosh, mentally I'm still on the runway.
No, it leaves you behind, doesn't it? But autopilot. Climbing out.
It was 550 Juliet. I'm sorry, I forgot what it was.
Yes, ma'am, 50 Juliet, Juliet P180, going to Horseshoe Bay. We'll fly at mile 65. Going to Austin.
And November 50 Juliet, Juliet, spot 7316. Is it executive or Bergstrom?
Bergstrom, please.
Oh my God. Houston Citation 681 Golf Golf off of Tango 82, looking for IFR to Florida, Fort Myers.
November 1 Golf Golf, radar contact 3 miles east of Stonewall at a 11,400. You're cleared to Foxtrot Mike Yankee as filed. Maintain 13,000. Expect a short step climb up for traffic.
Okay, we're cleared to Fort Myers as filed. Climb maintain 13,000. 1 Golf Golf.
November 5 Tango Tango, descend and maintain 7,000.
What do you think?
I mean, I'm so far behind the airplane.
1 kilo, contact Fort Worth Center, 127.45.
So we've got
The best way.
We've got VNAV here now. It's leveling us off at 13,000. And at this point,
November 1 Golf Golf, climb and maintain 14,000.
I maintain 14,000, 1 Golf Golf. The flight level change to climb to 14,000. And when you're down this low, you've got to be careful when you level off of not speeding right through your VMO, which is 263 knots indicated. So you've got to pull the power back quite a bit to keep it at around 250 when you're down this low. But you're also burning a lot of fuel. So what we want to do now is just, we were cleared as filed, and we're going to industry. Or we're going to, well, yeah, Stonewall to industry now. We're past Stonewall.
Can you zoom out on the map for a second?
Sure.
Here? So our flight plan is going over the Gulf.
From Houston.
Straight out over that from Houston.
November 1 Golf Golf, climb maintain flight level 180.
I maintain flight level 180, 1 Golf Golf. A second to get back to you, flight level change. And once we get pitched up, we'll go back to climb mode. Resume the push.
November 478 Sierra Bravo, roger, good morning.
Wow, you can really...
Back in climb mode to 18. So here's...
You advance the throttles, you can really feel that.
You can really tell it. Okay, so here we are. Here's our flight plan. Bowfin out to Blevins, across Remus, Codger, and into Fort Myers. Up here it says at this fuel burn we need another 1,000 pounds of fuel. The higher we go, the more that number will become positive.
November 1 Golf Golf, climb maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 2301 Golf Golf.
And look, we're getting 3,000 feet a minute.
Yep. And
230 knots indicated.
Yep.
Wow.
And that'll go down to 220. That's what the flight level change is set for.
American 321,
ground speed's 300 knots now. You're climbing almost 3,000 feet a minute.
Wow.
128.65 American.
So the after takeoff climb checklist, landing gear is up, flaps
November 1 Echo
indicated, set
Romeo
at
Houston
0.
Center, good morning.
Throttles are
College
in climb.
altimeter 3022.
Passenger safety switch, we can turn it off.
November 0 Romeo contact
Exterior
Houston
lights is
Center
required. We
134.8.
can turn the landing lights off. We're past 18,000, we'll turn it off.
Exit 779 contact Houston,
Pressurization
Crescent
check,
Fort Worth
it's
Center,
pressurizing at 600
133.3.
feet per minute. Altimeter set to standard. So the after takeoff climb checklist is complete.
Cross mark that maintain 1 at
Okay, we'll come back to you at 41,000 feet. See you guys then.
Marks to 1313.
Okay, welcome to flight level 410. We are way up here, kind of getting into cruise, and we're also about to start going over water. There's the Gulf. We're kind of over Houston right now, and we'll get back to you in a minute when we're slowly over water and a few hundred miles from land. In the meantime, we got a few things to square away, so I'm told.
Well, it's no time like the present. We've got an hour 42 until arrival, and so we expect that, you know, at 45 minutes before the arrival, we want to start preparing for windshield fogging, going from an outside temperature of minus 56 and a ram air temperature of minus 37 down into a balmy 72 degrees into Florida. We're liable to pick up some windscreen fog. So the way we deal with that is we use the bleed air system to heat up the windshield, and we'll begin doing that 45 minutes before the descent by putting the bleed to low and the windshield anti-ice controls up to about 12 o'clock, 10 or 12 o'clock. Begin that process, and we'll also ask the system to defog the windscreen. So. But ahead of that, one of the things I like to do early is work on what's called perf data,
November 56.
and that's the performance of the airplane and speeds, calculating speeds and distances on the runway at the arrival. So we're landing at Fort Myers, not sure what runway yet. So the winds are out of the east, so we'll try to figure out what approach that might be. Then we can go in and load the perf data. But let's go down here and I'll show you what that looks like. In the home screen, we go to this performance button here. It's all Garmin Touch. And you can see here we loaded takeoff data before we departed Fredericksburg, and now we'll load the landing data for arrival into Fort Myers page. So landing data will bring up certain things up here that are part of the calculation that includes weight, speed, and so forth. So we're going to plan on runway 5 since the winds are 060. That seems right. It says our landing weight will be 8,911 pounds based on our current burn, and it does the calculation for the descent and the changes in fuel consumption. So we're asking it to calculate it at the predicted weight, not at the current weight, for obvious reasons. The weather, fortunately, we can load the METAR data straight from the airport right to us in the cockpit here at 410. And it says winds are 066 at 9 knots, which means that approach to runway 6 is a good guess. Runway, there's 5,900 feet available. Landing configuration, we're going to land flaps 35. Anti-ice will be off. We won't need anti-ice. landing factor of 1 because the concrete will be dry. So go to landing data, and it says here that the reference speed, which is the slowest speed, is at 50 feet over the threshold of the runway of 103 knots, and VAP is 110 knots. VAP at 110 is our climb out speed on single engine if we had a single engine failure. We climb at that speed, and then the climb out changed to different speeds on the climb out. But this says there's 5,900 feet available of runway, and what's required based on our performance will be 2,300. So you could say we'll accept the landing speeds. It also says that it's a 9-knot headwind and a 2-knot crosswind. The landing weight will be 8911. So we accept the landing speeds. When we do this, it will post them on the airspeed tape. So accept the landing speeds. You can see up here our ref of 103 and our VAP of 110 are loaded up there. So with that, the perf data for landing is complete. And those numbers may change a little bit based on we get vectors or the flight takes a little longer or we get there earlier, and the weight changes, it'll change those the ref speed. The ref speed is really important. Normally you plan on getting to the final approach fix at VREF plus 20. So we'll plan on whatever the initial approach fix is, or the final approach fix. We plan on being at about 120 knots, and that's well below flap and gear extension speed. And we'll talk about that as we get to the airport. So that's pretty much it. So if you go back to our checklist for the approach, landing data is the first one, so it's confirmed. We'll revisit this during the descent. We'll do a crew briefing depending upon what runway we're running and going to be landing on, and we'll do this later when we're thinking about the approach. But
okay, here we are at flight level 410 still. We're showing 39 minutes out. Pretty exciting, but we're in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
American 2895.
We're about, I don't know, 140, 150 miles from the shoreline. Got the panhandle of Florida off to our left. Can't see it, but it's out there somewhere. And then nothing but blue skies and blue ocean all around us. So pretty amazed by how smooth it is, and I mean, it's just so quiet. It's so much different than the 182. So it's all kind of quiet for now, but then we're doing an arrival, which is fun. We'll see how straightforward it is. We'll try to film some of that. So quiet for now. We're fun. We're high. We're over the ocean. And about to get busier. So we'll fast forward to that moment.
United 2147.
Okay, landing data is confirmed. We're in there at VREF is 103. And app is 110. Crew briefing. This will be a visual. Runway 5. We'll use the ILS 5 as a backup reference. Avionics, flight instruments checked and set. Fuel transfer is off. We are balanced. Exterior lights, they are on. Passenger briefing complete. Pack safety switch is on. Messages checked, no messages. Pressurization is coming down. Cabin is at 2700. The approach checklist is complete. Ready for the before landing checklist. Do that as we get closer.
Approach citation 681 Golf Golf, the descent 12-2, 11,000, and we have Charlie for page.
681 Golf Golf Mars, approach Mars, altimeter 3023 Delta, just became current, the wind 06010, visual approach runway 5.
3023 was for the visual on 5 with Delta at 1 Golf Golf.
681 Golf Golf, maintain 5,000 and turn right, heading a 170 delay vectors.
Okay, down to 5,000 and right, turn to 170, did I get that right? 1 Golf Golf?
Affirmative, 1 Golf Golf, thanks.
We had 5,000 to 170 on the heading, 1 Golf Golf.
Arch 998 Juliet Lima, out of 13 to cross Isler at 11,000, we have X-ray.
Throw out a 7 for 5, descending 5.
Mars altimeter 3023.
5,000, there's our
approach runway 5. Descend and maintain 7,000. November 11 Golf, turn left heading a 140, vector for the base, descend and maintain 2,000.
5,000 for 2,000, 120 on the heading, 1 Golf Golf.
The 120 or 140?
Oh, 140. Say 140, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Approach citation 681 Golf Golf, you want the heading 140.
1 Golf Golf affirmative, 140 degrees on the heading, 2000.
We are out of 47 for 2000, heading 140, 1 Golf Golf.
November 127 Kilo Whiskey, turn the left, heading 260.
Get it right.
November 681 Golf Golf, turn left, heading at 090, join the localizer inbound, out of turn. Page Field's going to be at your 11 o'clock in 10 miles.
Roger that, left turn 090 to join, and we're looking for the airport, 1 Golf Golf.
Approach Falcon 205, Whiskey Papa 6000, descending 5000.
Falcon 205, Whiskey Papa, Myers approach, altimeter 3023, information Victor, current the wind 070 at 9er, visual approach, runway 4, fly, present heading.
Present heading, runway 4, we have Victor, 5 Whiskey Papa.
I think I've got it up there.
Yeah, I do too.
600, contact RSW Tower, 2875, good morning.
2875 for 3600, good morning.
1 Golf Golf has the airport, sir.
November 681 Golf Golf, join final present heading, cleared visual approach, runway 5, contact Page Tower, 119.0. Good morning.
Good morning.
Landing light goes on.
You're on 2.
I'm on 19 nothing. There you go.
There we go.
Landing lights on. We've been clear to land. Start
Clear
turning.
for the approach.
Cleared us to land.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I wasn't
you
on.
did. Yep.
Sorry.
So here we go. Turning inbound. There's 153 knots. QRF is 103, so we're looking for 123. We're going to put the gear down here in just a second. Okay. Before landing checklist. Landing gear is down. We have 3 in the green, none on the red or the black. Flaps are set at 35 and indicated. Speed brakes are retracted. Airspeed cross-check VREF is 103. We're looking good. So I'll take the airplane. My controls.
Autopilot.
Sinking 650, and we are ref plus 15. Ref plus 10. Sinking 650. Ref plus 10, sinking 600. Ref plus 7. Maybe a touch slow. We're stable. We are landing.
$500.
Continue. Stable. Landing.
Minimums. Minimums.
We are landing.
And Page Tower, good morning. Forestry Helicopter 28 with information Delta.
Where's 28, Page?
South ramp, looking for a departure out to the west.
Force 28, departure turn west, westbound electronic.
Westbound for Forestry 28.
Nicely done. Wow. That was a really good landing.
1 Golf Golf, going to base ops, you make the left turn on 13, left on Charlie and ground point 7.
Left on 13 and left on Charlie and ground point 7, 1 Golf Golf.
Page Tower, 127 Kilo Whiskey, ILS, runway 5.
That's 127 Kilo Whiskey, Page Tower, continue, man.
Continue, 127 Kilo Whiskey.
Page Tower,
Well, we made it.
That was a really good landing.
Thank you.
Well, that was awesome. No two ways about it. Awesome flight. Thanks, Dad. Well done.
Hey, fun going over the Gulf. See the Gulf first thing in the morning in the sunrise. Thanks for coming along, Charlie. I appreciate it.
That was a lot of fun. More videos like this to come, so hope you guys will subscribe. Hope you enjoyed today as much as I did, and we'll see you guys in the next flight.